Welcome everyone, it's Evelyn. I have 3 reads for you today, so stay tuned. Let's go ahead and take a deep breath. Sending out love and blessings to all of you. I hope you had an amazing day. Today is the 22nd of November, 2020. And all the reads, I did 3 reads. They're all for the twin flames and they're all for today's date. I did the first 2 yesterday and then I did the 3rd one today, which is in front of you. Before I forget, I'm going to show you all of the pictures. So this is the first one from yesterday for the twin flames. Let me focus that a little better. Okay. This is the complete read for that first read. Okay. And there's two Wheel of Fortunes overall on that one. The second one we have here from yesterday. They're all for today, for today's date. And the full read for that one is here. Again, they're all for the 22nd. And the one in front of you is this one, this 3rd one, which the ending for this one was really beautiful. I mean, they all had really good information, but you're going to like the ending of this one. I'm trying to focus that again. And then this is the full read in front of you now. So we're going to start with the first read from yesterday. So the one that's in front of you is the current one from today. But we'll get to all of the information. And we'll pull an oracle card at the end too. I'm not going to pull too much on that since we have 3 reads to do. But this first read was done, I cut the deck. This is a 7-deck read for those of you not familiar with it. There's a lot of energy here. So if something doesn't resonate with you, don't force it to fit. There's a lot of messages. The first one was done at 12:01 p.m. yesterday. And right away I was getting, was that at 12:01? And it was actually at 11:17, and then I had to do something between then and when I finished clarifying it. So 11:17, which is Justice and the Star. And then at 12:01, as I was coming back to the read, I was getting You Are of Flames. And 12 and 1 are the Hangman and the Magician. You Are of Flames, and the mailman actually delivered the mail right at that moment. You Are of Flames. And then at 12:02, Ames came up, A-M-E-S. 12 is, again, the Hangman, and the 2 is the High Priestess. And I finished clarifying this first read at 12:14. 12 being the Hangman, 14 being the Temperance card, or that higher love, the angels. The major arcana for this first read was only the higher self. That was it in the main part of the read. Before the read, because I always pull cards before and after the read that I incorporate into the read. Before the read, Abundance, which is the Empress, Strength, and Justice came up. And then after the read, Transition, which is the Death card. We had 6 wands, all right? This rarely happens where you have any one suit of this amount. 6 wands, 1 pentacle, 2 cups, and 1 sword. So obviously mostly wand energy, physical desires, movement, passions. And then in the main part of the read, there were no court cards except for the 9 of Pentacles, which is not a court card, but it's the Sovereign. The 9 of Wands, which is the Wounded Warrior, but not a court card. And the 9 of Cups all came up in this read. Very much I always see the 3 as it can be the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, and the other, the third person in the situation. So before the read, the Knight of Swords did come in. That was the only court card. And I think there was one like today, too, the other 2 that didn't have any in the read as well. We had triple 9s in this read, as well as double 2s, double 4s, double 6s, double 7s, and double 10s. So 22 is the Fool, 44 is the 4 of Cups, 66 is the Queen of Pentacles, 77 is the Sovereign, the 9 of Pentacles. Triple 9s, so much compassion, and then double 10s reminding you to keep your energy high and keep beginning again and again and again, coming back to center again. As I wrote down the code line and the numerology card associated with that, which was financial discipline today, That was right at 1221. And the code line, besides the numbers I told you, we also had 12 of the Hangman, 24 of the Queen of Wands, 45 of the Five of Cups, 79 of the Pot of Gold at the end of the rainbow. And the code line was all about the number 23 from 5, 16, and 2. And that was written down, that was done at 1223. So the 23 was significant too, which is the King of Wands. So the code line started with AD, and the code line from today also started with AD. Let me see the second one too. I'm not sure. It might have started with AD as well. No, the second one didn't start with AD, but the first one and the third one both start with AD, which for me is usually after death. It can be other things at times. But that was very significant. After death, flash of light, of freedom and expansion, and or the energy of the Hierophant, that commitment to higher self, and the 9-inch nails, the template of Jesus on the cross, acing the 6 of Wands, the journey, and then two-tone was coming up, to toggle up to Christ. And financial discipline was broken up into fin, ancial, and then discipline. So I'll get into that in a minute. After the divine shave or lightning, and the acronym NIN came up, NIN, which also means grandmother food, the number 9, neither nor, not even, man, and I think fish came up in there too, but also contents. The Hierophant's contents, the food, the grandmother, the man. 16 candles also came up here to toggle up Christ. And I was just getting like explosives, regarding candles, 16 candles. So Finn was coming up, which can be a lot of things. It can be some kind of financial identification number, but it also can be, the first thing that came up for me was the dolphin, because there was a time where I was led to dolphins and porpoises. And the difference between them, one of them is the fin. And the dolphin has a curved fin, which marks them being very social, and the porpoise having a very straight fin, being more, or less social than the dolphins. And also, of course, dis and discipline. Dis is something not or bad, something, it's an insinuation of negativity. And I brought up discipline too as being the I&A is of oneself. So it's being the disciple of self as opposed to being the disciple of someone else. The discipline is actually just not something negative, but being the disciple of yourself and not outside yourself. But there is a word CIP also, which came up here. So the fin, or the fish's fin is extra, that optional, that like the dolphin is not required. But it is bad for the body line. But where is it that we draw the line between life and death? Where is it that we draw the line as far as what's worth living and what's not, right? So if the fin is bad, or without the fin is bad, which it was coming up as an ancial protector, something's extra. But I was getting that the point was not taken or not understood. The page line, the navel line, the disciple learns, so the disciple learns, so the disciple would be something not learned, something that someone who is unable to get it from self, someone unable to connect with themselves to get their own messages. And I was also getting the navel line, one's belly button, right? Because right 2 inches below the belly button is the center of gravity of the body. So it's a very important point right there. And the fin being extra, the ancial part, unable to connect with higher self or unable to center body. The dolphin's fin is curved, like I said, and social, whereas the porpoise is straight, not as social, but is like sitting pretty. One's more fun, one is sitting pretty. The dolphin social, the porpoise poor and poised. This was coming up. Also the word po was coming up of the peacock. The chamber pot, tree, stick, dust, skin, kid's toilet, to burn, to roast, to jump, the night, the water, the half moon, the path and the spleen were all coming up under Poe, and that was also my sister-in-law's cat's name was Poe. So the dolphin's coming up as the gatekeeper, that one that opens and closes the gate, but the porpoise is coming up as the bridge, the one who holds still and is straight, the one who's poised, poor but poised, stands there and looks pretty to usher them across the bridge. So the after-death flash of light on 12/21/20, and the 5 of expansion and contraction, the egg, the widow, the vaginal path was coming up here. The 5, the holy place, the place of offering, or in other words, the now moment. The orgasm, the boiling egg, the heating up of the holy place. The now moment, the 9-inch nails, where 59 is in the code line approaching 60, right, because that's a big hurdle. Also, it's being shown against the 16 candles, which is like a coming of age. So they're both coming of age. One is coming up in age and one's coming down in age. Learning to be responsible for self and connecting to your higher self, toggling up to the Christ unity energy, and learning financial discipline. Oneself to open the gate and then one to cross. So 2 parts of yourself. The after-death flash of light, or the age of the 59, which was weird that 59 came up in the header today because my age is 59. And then 16 candles came up, acing the journey to toggle up to Christ and unity consciousness. So the end of the road coming up in the beginning of this read at 109, 1 being the magician, 9 being the hermit, of 16 to 60, and that can reference going from 0 to 60 as well, really quickly. Coming of age and how time passes so fast, and then aging down and becoming a child again. The 7 of Wands upright here in the beginning of the read, and below that, the cards down that I used in the read were the Abundance card, which is the Empress, the Knight of Swords reversed, Strength upright, 10 of Swords upright, and Justice upright. Standing up for self after lack, holding your tongue, being strong, ending pain, in a painful ending and justice for all. And standing your ground and rising to tango, the Hierophant experiencing delays, heated exchange, state of emergency, chaos, or stuck, in a breakdown, break up, break through, or break in. Suffering in silence through the nightmare of the Queen of Swords reversed, grieving. Taurus, both upright and reversed, and Cancer reversed, Leo upright and Libra upright here. The Empress holding their tongue or lashing out, or both, being strong, ending pain, betrayal, with Libra, divorce, justice, and standing up to drama and rising above. High Priestess, secret, Pisces, Virgo, suffering in silence, now free to leap into the fire, the drama, the bliss, the sudden event, the epiphany, presenting the truth of new passion, inspiration, creativity, and growth, and or the third energy. Stubborn, eruption or sudden eruption of truth and growth. Passion ignited here with pure inspiration. The sword in the rod, or penile infection, circumcision or vasectomy may be coming up, some kind of surgery there. Foundation exposed as all explodes, as sword breaks through to the other side of passion. The rocket takes off, blast off, blowing top, crown, cover, or mind, standing up to drama with flame in hand, aligned. Already, as the drawbridge is opened, dropped the act of hiding the mess, sharing with others, all 10 swords, ending their pain, betrayal, or back pain and related treatments. Candy-coated, cotton candy, or lollipops at the doctor's office to ease the pain, breaking patterns of swinging both ways. Charlie Brown no longer tripped up by Lucy and hurting about it. No more performance, just being his blockhead self. If others don't like it, they can go to Haiti. Being charitable to a point, but they must save themselves. After separation, below separation was true love. This is a romance of a lifetime. Ending the pain, adding another log to the fire, the drama, or showing the 6 flames, the flames you resonate with. The sun is out, or exposing all, the kids, Leo, and old Hierophant perhaps, bodybuilder or boxer, or in holiday attire, ignoring family, with antenna up, or at the home, birthday cap on, swans getting the hell out of there. Angel with attitude, pouring a drink before a date, or dinner with friend, choosing a path with the Queen of Pentacles, or talking about the Queen of Pentacles, Leo upright, Sag upright, and Taurus upright here, or gossip about them. Playing footsie under the table, or pulling your foot away, young Sag says, "Tell me more," as she displays her pointed toe at 139, which is the Magician and the Knight of Cups, as she displays her pointed toe and peach chiffon. And then Bye Bye Birdie came up. Have you heard about Hugo and Kim? Dun, dun. Did she kiss him and cry? Dun, dun. So if you don't know the words, you can check that out. But that was coming up. And that's funny because I did Bye Bye Birdie in junior high school. And that's so funny. In the show that we did for Bye Bye Birdie, they built a pyramid of boxes that we all sat in for the telephone hour. So we didn't have cell phones back then. So we all were like on our each on our own telephones in the box on stage in a pyramid form. That's funny. So the environment is green here with 44, and then healing of 66 of the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles healing and forgiving to start over in love. Uncomfortable energies of a move, a visit, visitation, or unstable home. The Knight of Cups reversed may be jealous or moody or insincere, with the Six of Cups. Children loving each other or inner children. The secret is out about the whole truth, whether it's Pisces reversed, Aquarius upright healing, of star, healer, dream come true, or dream girl, all indigo and purples here, a very high vibration. Or a gymnast who won the blue ribbon, blue eyes, Cirque du Soleil, journaling, writing, penmanship, an advice column, needing to heed your own counsel and remove the mask. Destiny is here, dreams come true, standing up on the journey with flame in hand. 27 comes up here, which again is the Ace of Wands. New passion ignited after ending pain, with the Queen of Pentacles starting over, healing or being a leader. The Nine of Wands, the wounded warrior in surrender, of the King of Pentacles reversed, justice, divorce, Libra, and the Knight of Cups offering love, with the Page of Swords reversed, not talking or no message, someone lying, spying, or spreading rumors, or an awakening to the divine masculine left behind or out in the cold, and insecure with the Queen of Cups focusing on her heart, knowing and keeping to herself. Death, ending, dark night, transition of the Queen of Swords reversed, with the Six of Cups kids or twins present at the surrender. The foundation here is the Nine of Pentacles upright, the sovereign, receiving new passion, growth, from the Knight of Pentacles reversed, who may be stubborn, Queen of Wands reversed, or two people, the Knight of Pentacles reversed and the Queen of Wands reversed, dumping a load, a burden, responsibility, or confessing about the Six of Cups kids or twin, and an opportunity or invitation, or the Page of Pentacles with a good report card, or exchanging 10 for one big one from angry crowd about twins coming together to start anew. The central energy at the heart of the matter here is the Ace of Wands upright, the ignited flame, with the Queen of Cups upright, home in need of or healing, being strong, defending themselves to X, or a non-physical love dumped on, overwhelmed, purging, or home with Aquarius reversed and Leo upright, or a pet, and fending off X, or lovers, or any affection for that matter. The Two of Cups, strong connection inspired here, but challenged by the Six of Wands, the attention, the success, the journey, the good news and leading the way with the world of the divine feminine and sharing and or settling out. Coming clean about the Ten of Pentacles, family, business, or community dysfunction or loss. At war or on guard of destiny, divine timing and Libra upright, with the Empress reversed and Hermit reversed in lack, over isolating or losing their mind. Taurus reversed, Virgo reversed, Libra upright, Pisces upright, Leo upright, Aquarius reversed, and Gemini reversed, all here. The Knight of Cups is upright and the Knight of Pentacles reversed, and the Page of Wands upright right here, along with the Queen of Swords reversed and the Page of Pentacles upright, all in a bunch. Hurting themselves, announcing new life suddenly, reaping rewards, and ending a battle, with the Knight of Swords reversed, lashing out or holding their tongue at 216, which is the High Priestess. and the Tower. Or feeling bad about losing but not saying anything. And now, for the twins, is the Ten of Wands reversed, confessing, dumping a load, sovereign ending an emotional cycle, or unhappy family present at night, recovering from the bright light. The stars are out at night, and this is a line from a song I wrote many, many years ago for my son. So the bright light came out, and then the stars are out at night. I'll teach him of the white light, teach him all I know. I'll just turn out the light and say goodnight. So that was a line from one of my old songs. Three of Wands upright, present at night, recovering dreams, presenting truth to the King of Cups reversed. Going back downstairs, the Knight of Swords reversed, no longer pulling hairs, letting go of two lovers, present to the sleaziness of it. Kids, Sun, the Leo, exposing all in surrender, unhappy alone, announcing, knowing, and keeping to themselves. In a losing battle with the Emperor reversed, awakening and dark night, death, ending, healing, forgiving, judgment, and or a wake-up call. The King of Swords upright and the Page of Wands upright, inspired, no longer trying to wake them to the new life. No more flirting with danger. The Tower, jealous rage, seeing synchronicities of connection and coming together now to be free. Presently in a losing battle with the Knight of Swords reversed, but soon for the twins is the Two of Cups upright. Hostage, leading the way to nudge them to walk away from offering a new life to the Knight of Wands upright, rushing back, awake to having ignored an offer of love, and unhappy or unfulfilled with the Knight of Cups offering love after healing and now forgiving. The twin flames seeing themselves as the Five of Cups upright, grieving loss, regret, shame, guilt, the past without peace, reaping rewards of lashing out or holding their tongue. The King of Wands vulnerable or with a crying child, choosing a new path and being present. The King of Wands upright and the Knight of Swords reversed and the Page of Cups reversed here, which can be a father with two kids. Romantic feelings comes up here, children and new love and playfulness, all for the twin flames. Around them are how they're seen as the higher self, which is each other, the co-creation, the Tower, the epiphanies. Can be an orgasm as well with the High Priestess, your higher self. Pisces and Scorpio here, clearing blocks of the Two of Swords, floating on air, grounding and integrating the Devil's wave, the temptation on one hand, and then higher love on the other, like the angel and devil on each shoulder. The financial discipline coming up here, but even more so for the twins, is surrender, love, and physical activity, and overall happy ending at 7:30, which is the Chariot and the Four of Wands. A union of big love where the home fires are burning, home with world complete, the cycle done, and the Divine Feminine at night, or Pisces and Cancer, unhappy alone, uncomfortable passing downloads, taking a risk to transition through dark night of the soul and start over in love. The King of Swords inspired by synchronicities of the Two of Cups coming together, reunion and setting them free, taking a risk of the dark night through the portal to start over with the Queen of Pentacles. A higher love destined. At 7:38, which is the Chariot and the Queen of Cups, confessing to hostage, exposing all, surrender of the Empress reversed, and or a death that was destined. Rising above, sovereign, grieving their higher self, the Nine of Wands, which again is the wounded warrior. So like I said, the Nine of Pentacles is coming up as one twin, and then grieving the higher self, which is the other twin, the Nine of Wands, the wounded warrior. In surrender to new passion, ignited, and challenged by the Six of Wands leading the way, the Two of Cups floating on air, no longer burnt out, confessing and repeating their work, going back down to the basement in union, dissatisfied and too much in their head without peace, passing downloads through the portal to start over again at 7:42, the Chariot and the Two of Cups. Standing up, the Empress reversed, holding their tongue or lashing out, being strong in betrayal of justice. Rising with flame, the wounded warrior reversed in surrender to dream, sovereign igniting, dumping a load and confessing, and the challenge being the journey, grieving, widow or widower, and the Two of Cups home, with higher self knowing about union, home, or not getting their wish, and without peace, floating up, up, up and away, through the transition portal, grounding the North Star and a wish with the Queen of Pentacles at 7:49, which is the Chariot and the Nine of Cups. And the Queen of Pentacles doesn't have to be an earth sign, just someone who's very grounded and well-rounded, actually, energy. So that was the first read. The second read was done. The initial cut and deal for the SIRIAN Starseed deck was at 10:02, which is the Wheel of Fortune and the High Priestess, the SIRIAN Starseed deck. And then at 10:12, and this was last night, p.m., the Wheel of Fortune, the 12 of the Hangman, Ength was coming up, like E-N-G-T-H, which is like English to the nth degree. It can be like angst as well coming up. But it's length without the L. Or it's that strength without the ST, without the path. The street is the path. We finished clarifying the second read at 10:30, which is the Wheel of Fortune and the Four of Wands, that union energy. And the major arcana for this one was Alchemy, which is Temperance, Karma, Judgment, Strength. And then before the read was the Solar Deity, the Sun, the Wheel of Fortune, the Great Wheel. And then after the read, the Higher Self, Abundance, which is the Empress, and Hanging Man came up. We had 3 Wands, 2 Cups, 3 Pentacles. That was it. And the Queen of Pentacles was the only court card in the read. But again, the one today had no court cards again. The King of Swords did come up before the read. And then we had double 1s, double 2s, double 3s, double 5s in this read. So a lot of doubles because the read from today had a lot of doubles too, which was so weird. All 3 in a row came up this way, just to confirm everything that you see. Even though the cards come up differently, they keep coming up with the same messages and the same numbers. And then 1, 2, 3 jump comes up there, but also 1, 2, 3 is the 3D energy. And then 56 is the Two of Swords being in your knowing energy. The 11 being Justice, 22 the Fool, 33 the Christ vibration, the 7 of Wands, 55 being the Ace of Swords. And then also 68 comes up here with the Page of Pentacles, 35 of the 8 of Wands, and then in a lesser sense, the 34 of the 8 of Wands and the 45 of the 5 of Cups. The code line, there were no cards on the code line from the numerology deck. Or was there? Oh, yeah, there was. Okay. Before I did that, though, as soon as I wrote down the numbers and the major arcana, I was getting Ace as the place with the helpful hardware man at 10:40, which is the Wheel of Fortune and the Page of Cups. That was interesting because I'd never got that message before. The code line was all about rebirth. And the number on the code line today was 525. All right, so it comes from 522 and the number 3, which is 525. And the other, well, I gave you those. Another number that came up was 323 here, which is the 3 of the Empress and 23 of the King of Wands, or the 32 of the Journey and the 3 of the Empress. So regarding the code line about rebirth, to the nth degree, the enemy or the madman, someone who may be false, and the 5 of the Freedom, the expanding again of the Hierophant, and then the 22 of the Fool, or perhaps 2 High Priestesses, which are 2 people with psychic abilities, or the twins together. Also 2-2 was coming up, the Fool and the twins, and alchemy, or alchemizing to clear the Queen, the Wise One, the Empress, the abundance, the I am that I am in the rebirth. The 52 of the Queen of Swords was also coming up here. To patient Queen or Empress, clearing and taking the high road. And again, 309 came up. There's a highway near me, but literally 309 was coming up because THR is 309, which is literally writing 309, but almost together. So in energetic exchange, I am that I am, rebirth, and the rebirthing process. I am the rebirthing, and the canal of rebirth is like the 4D bridge, like the birthing through the vaginal canal. To the nth degree, the faux Hierophant, right? The false light, the false religious leader, the High Priestess and the High Priestess coming up after that, which also can reference the masculine is the patriarchy, the Hierophant, and then the 2 feminines attached to him. One is the divine feminine High Priestess, and the other is the 3D priestess, right? The merging with the queen and the empress together. So there's a lot of feminine energy in that about rebirth and birthing, which is a feminine thing to do. And then 2-2 coming up. And the 5 of expansion and alchemizing the 2. Being wise, clearing the 3, right? So we started this read with the 8 of Wands reversed. Below that was the Ace of Wands reversed, the Sun reversed, the Wheel upright, the 4 of Cups upright, and the 5 of Swords reversed. Frustration, drained, without sunshine, destined, grounding, and integrating, post-war PTSD, and heated debates or fights perhaps, delays, holding back feelings, frustration over isolation, going crazy or being seen as crazy, coming out unable to express oneself. Home depressed and uncomfortable energies released from prison, depressed over third energy, unable to walk away from a crazy person, released over an exchange and just not getting it. Suddenly dumped and the world reversed, synchronicities post-war, hanging out awake to Jesus and Mary Magdalene holding on. Floating the gold coin with the King of Cups reversed, glued to the glass ceiling, grounding 2 coins, protecting his groin, Excalibur across his legs, choosing money over love. Heated exchange between the King of Cups reversed and the Page of Wands upright. Clearly the King of Pentacles reversed without affection, but inspired by breakup. At 1250 is the Hangman and the 10 of Cups. The soulmate comes up here, and beneath that the honeymoon. And I was just getting the honeymooners. So Alice. Receiving clarity, the King of Pentacles reversed and the Lovers reversed, broke up and now on top of the world. The King of Pentacles reversed, focused on sex, inspired to date, or Gabriel fallen, and the King of Pentacles reversed, life is a mess. Fallen rays. The Ace of Pentacles reversed, withholding after rage, in split lie or BS, needing clarity about or of commitment, arrest, hospitalization or domination after the fact, flame, spying, needing or reading with tools, waiting for them to finally see the truth. The Page of Cups unable to express their true feelings. The sword is sharp, the mirror is clean, the cup is ready, and the flame burning. The Page of Cups with a lot of swords around, or has experienced multiple surgeries, or traded in their scissors, rope, pincushion, and blade for a sharper sword, a mirror, a cup, and metal scrollwork, unable to find the right words, or out of rehab and back to peeping again, or with jealousy issues, unable to trust. Environment comes up with number 44, and also with that for the twins comes up healing, and that's number 66, the Queen of Pentacles. Delays in communication or travel or heated debate, holding back feelings and desires, or insecure and manipulative. The Page of Wands is upright and inspired by the one left behind. The Chariot, Cancer, sitting there saying, what's taking so long? The Page of Swords reversed in negative talk or no message, or bad news about the 6 of Cups reversed, or your ride is waiting outside and saying is what's taking them so long to get ready. Perhaps someone's feeling dizzy. Gold and platinum sphinxes ready. Dogs groomed, but kids are unruly, or too much candy at 109, which is the Magician and the Hermit. And that could be left over from Halloween, right? The Page of Wands is upright. The Page of Swords reversed, perhaps not getting along, and they could be the 6 of Cups reversed. And the past returning. The 6 of Cups reversed and the 8 of Wands reversed at a standstill, and the King of Cups reversed with the Page of Wands and the Page of Cups both upright, frustrated 2 soulmates not telling their feelings to each other, and the King of Cups reversed has conditions of love with the Page of Wands and Page of Cups in a green environment. Synchronicities, new life, and the 10 of Cups upright, reaping rewards of the the Queen of Swords reversed, the Six of Cups reversed, and the Two of Wands upright, where the Queen of Swords reversed is not talking, or she's grieving with 2 kids, or choosing the past records and things at a standstill. The King of Cups reversed with 2 kids upright, and the Queen of Swords reversed with 2 kids reversed, or all about their inner children at 115, which is the Magician and the Devil. In the recent past is the Six of Cups reversed, which is a negative past, perhaps lost father or lost mother, disconnect or at a distance, broke up or sad, gathering after death with broken hearts needing clarity. The Devil waves with Capricorn temptation, the Devil and the Angel, and a happy family now sad. Destined suffering in silence, lacking faith, perhaps falling from grace, the patient angel of a higher love, and looking back, taking one step at a time. The foundation is the Five of Wands, hashing it out, running away from rejection or jealousy and sincerity, taking a swing at hanging out. Perhaps learning to be still. At 122, the Magician and the Fool. Spreading the word, taking back what was stolen, being wise over schmoozers and or rejection. The central energy at the heart of the matter is the Two of Cups reversed. Grieving, destined, Empress reversed, who may be grounding and integrating, or just bored and offering love to the Emperor upright, who's ignoring her, thinking she's crazy, in lack, sick, or 3 strikes and you're out. And this is the 4th. The Emperor fell, or fell from grace, or fell into the same trap over and over again, and now realizes it's not working, and he's not doing that again. The Empress reversed in disconnect or destined and challenged by alchemy, frustration of new information, and burdened by the Hierophant, marriage, religion, or establishment, withholding and recovering, finances, injury or illness, or exile, and post-war reaping rewards of surrender. In uncomfortable energies, though, home not working, or the workplace inspired, after death, to hold tongue, with the King of Pentacles reversed at cross purposes, fighting depression, perhaps giving up, but now is karma, where the lotus opening up. The Queen of Pentacles reversed, unable to get out of passion, with the Six of Cups reversed. The Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands, with justice, Libra, or divorce options, synchronicities, seeing heaven in their eyes. The family, business, or community, or the dysfunction of that Ten of Pentacles, or loss and moving to peace and journeying onward. To the Queen of Pentacles, judgment or player, or judging the player, or announcing their shortcomings. But I was also getting the shift comings, or the shifts coming. So the Queen of Pentacles judging the player, or announcing shift comings or their shortcomings, or not expressing their true desires, perhaps coming together to share a meal, or a home-cooked meal, to have a date or a conversation, to choose a path. The King of Swords in disconnect, getting their wish, obsessed cutting cords or hair with what's not working in all business relationship, being muzzled or silenced. The Magician ending the nightmare of the Queen of Swords reversed and the King of Swords upright. The Queen of Swords reversed and or the King of Pentacles reversed, both may be fighting depression. Soon for the twins is the Queen of Pentacles upright, with sovereign or child after a sudden event or epiphany, and being strong and or pacifying a pet, upset by sudden events in the aftermath, perhaps breaking patterns of giving too much, holding tongue and suffering, giving too much as far as ending others' pain for them, grounding and integrating a split, a lie, the BS, the need for clarity, the need for more information, and the twin flames are seeing themselves as the Two of Wands upright, holding on and moving forward, with the Six of Cups reversed in need of help, money, or opportunity, in pursuit of happiness, with the pressure on and the heat rising, looking back, overwhelmed but satisfied in the end. Healing family issues comes up here, playfulness, wedding, and trust. And around the twin flames is the Ace of Pentacles reversed, withholding. The King of Wands reversed, receiving a message of love from their twin, and sundowning or moondowning, 24 hours a day without light, the King of Cups reversed. Leo reversed may be sick. Page of Cups may be between the King of Wands reversed and the King of Cups reversed, choosing a new path. Or there may be a service today. And of course, the Page of Cups can just be an innocent message or an innocent child, a young child. But there also could be a message or child between these two kings, the King of Wands and the King of Cups, both reversed. Or there's some kind of service today. And definitely there have been some deaths recently. So people could be experiencing that. The block here for the twins is the Three of Pentacles. And that card in one of the decks ended up on the floor today. Rising up with the crazy world and ending pain, surrendering to the rebirthing process and personal growth. The King of Wands reversed without his sunshine, right? There ain't no sunshine when she's gone. At 152 is the Magician and the Queen of Swords, chomping at the bit through the ring of fire. No longer will be able to silence the crosses to bear, the loss of hope, the giving up. Fire signs standing up to the chaos and brokenness. The secret is out, or Aquarius, Aries, or Sag attacking Leo reversed, Gemini upright, Virgo upright, ending the nightmare of the Queen of Swords reversed and the King of Swords upright with secret passion, third party, and the King of Swords with Empress reversed or in lack, hanging out with the High Priestess reversed or in need of heeding their own advice. The Ten of Cups is upright, the Lovers reversed, the Ten of Pentacles reversed, and the High Priestess reversed. An unhappy ending in a breakup of the Ten of Pentacles family, business, or community, dysfunction or loss with a secret out, or the great need to use their intuition. Heated exchange or twin flames withholding, or playing hardball with the Six of Cups reversed. A negative past or difficult kids in disconnect or at a distance. Challenged by patience of the Queen of Pentacles at the workplace, announcing a breakthrough with secret out of no social life, bad influences, gossip, partners or partiers, or third party and no joy, and the King of Swords with the Empress reversed, hanging out or in limbo, needing to commit to higher self. The Eight of Wands reversed, the Six of Cups reversed, times 2 right here, fighting the Two of Cups reversed, and challenged by patience and judgment. The twin flames, the Queen of Pentacles with their eye on a prize, withholding time, money, and effort from the workplace, being strong in the rebirth through the fire, transmutation, and jumping through hoops, jumping the broom. Leo upright and reversed, Sag upright, Aries upright, a lot of fire right here. Then Gemini upright, Virgo upright, and Aquarius reversed, Cancer reversed, Pisces reversed, Taurus reversed, and Capricorn upright here at the end. All right, so now we have the third read, which is today, which is in front of you now. The deck was cut at 11:22, and today is 11:22, so that was very cool. The SIRIAN Starseed deck was cut and dealt at 11:22, Justice and the Fool. And then at 11:32, 32 being the Journeyman, or the Six of Wands, of Chalices came up, which is of the heart, and also Isis, I-C-E-S, so it can reference ice, but also Isis. Then at 11:40, which 40 is the Page of Cups, Slippery came up. And that was revolving the cards of the Queen and the Queen of Cups and Queen of Wands, and the peace and the distance between them, or the need for peace and distance between them, or disconnect, not seeing eye to eye, but they're both upright queens. I finished clarifying this final read at 11:47 to 48. 47 is the Seven of Cups, 48 is the Eight of Cups, and it's just 44 on the clock now. The major arcana, the Luna, the Moon, Reflection is the Hermit, Tower, and then before the read, Strength and the Hanging Man. After the read was the Indigo, which is like the Magician. We had 1 Pentacle, 5 Cups, that's a lot of cups for the masculine especially, and 2 Swords here. There were no Wands in this read for today. There were no Court cards at all in this read, except for before the read was the Knight of Pentacles, that was it. We had triple ones, we had double threes, double fours, double fives again, and double eights. So again, lots of double numbers and the triple ones. So a huge new beginning here with 3 wands. The 33 is the Christ vibration, the 7 of wands. The 44 is the mastering, grounding, integrating of love, the 4 of cups. The 55 of the ace of swords. The 88 of the 2 twins dancing side by side, already integrated and mastering the dance between their own masculine and feminine. And then we had 345, which represents again the 3D, 4D, 5D. The 78 of the 10 of pentacles. The 57 of the 3 of swords. 152 also came up, which is another highway near me, which is near 309 as well. So that was weird that those two came up. And then 33 and 34 is my business name. And then we also had 45, which is the 5 of cups. 58, the 4 of swords. 56, the 2 of swords. 67, the Knight of Pentacles. And then 810, which is 0 behind 81, which is the end of karma. The code line for this read was all about relationship change. And this one again started with AD, after death. So after death, a madman or crazy man. And then the Empress coming up here with abundance or lack, walks away from the tower for the high road. Or that's when 309 came up, in relationship change. After death, and this was like a do-si-do, because it was coming up like 3 was like 4 letters, but 4 was 3 letters here. So it's coming up like 34, 43, and then 3344, which is my business name. After death, a do-si-do of 3 and 4, which is the Emperor and the Empress. The 4th, right, which is the final quarter. Oh, and that came up with the birthing canal, that they were 3/4 the way out and they needed that final push. So here's the 4th, regarding the 8 of cups, the walking away and within, suddenly taking the high road in a relationship change. And then 309 was coming up, where the O in the middle of 3 and 9 was being shown as up to the other circle, which then completes the 8 of the infinity symbol. To not end, like going from the 3 of 9, but instead of going to the 3 to the 9, you don't. You go to the 3 to the 0, and then toggle up to the other 0, which makes the 8. It was very interesting the way they were showing me that, to dance together and not go to the end of 9, which is the end. The after death of Fool with the 38 of the Queen of Cups. And also after death, AFOL is a word, which means power, power of body, might, or strength. It also means an adult fan of Lego, which is kind of a funny acronym. But after death, in the power of the body, the might with all their strength, the Queen of Cups of heart, or the Empress, walks away and within, dealing with emotions. Either way, suddenly take the high road, or 309. 8 of Pentacles comes up as the first card of the underlying energy of this read. Below it was the Knight of Pentacles upright, the Strength card upright, the Hanging Man, the Ace of Wands upright, and the Ace of Pentacles reversed. So with the Ace of Pentacles working to align, or just working after the Knight of Pentacles offers help or proposes being strong, or to Leo or pet, or awakening to a new passion, creativity and growth, and holding back time, money, and effort. Proposing to follow passions without a need for a lot of money, maybe teaching kids how to start something without a lot of money, to work to align, creative work, paperwork, or getting your ducks in a row. The Queen of Cups is upright, finding peace, focusing on their heart, away from disconnect, or Queen of Wands, who's looking forward or the other way, and the Knight of Swords rushing in with news of the worst now being over, ending pain and allowing the bliss to come in, needing more clarity, or to split, divide, or the straw that broke the camel's back, or removing the sword, or a painful thought or word, as soon as it comes in, and not waiting for 10 to collect. The messenger of truth bringing peace, where the worst is over at a distance, removing the crown from the Queen of Wands, is a very delicate process. It's like the game Operation. If you touch the sides or off sides, you lose. You need to do it when she's not looking or not paying attention. Psychic surgery work, or getting information from the Queen of Wands' brain and passing it to the Queen of Cups before she goes away, or friends hanging out with one a go-between, or one trying to get the other two together. at 104, which is the Magician and the Emperor. The Queen of Cups is looking at love or focusing on her heart, whereas the Queen of Wands is looking at passion offered, perhaps 3 kids, and one of them is older. Coming together, all the kids are reversed though here, coming together around a death perhaps, so again there could be a funeral service. The Queen of Swords is speaking about keeping their heart open, full free to leap to offer big love to an upside down world, or Pisces reversed, or the divine feminine in the 5D world. Of sunshine, kids, energy, exposure, or Leo offering the Ace of Wands, upright, the 3rd energy, or new passion or creative start for work, or creating a new website. Baby steps, diffusing ego and bull, Leo and Taurus unable to get to the divine feminine, or Pisces reversed, or that upside down world. They're locked out now. It's like the negative energies or forces. Little kids, bareback, riding white horses, or unicorns, the sun comes out brightly as a new passion is ignited, or a call for speech, 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 from Leo or kids stepping up to the microphone to shine their little lights, quote unquote, which are actually great big ones, or someone getting their hair shaved off for brain surgery, or saying goodbye to their hair in chemo or locks for love, giving the son or her son a voice. Work it, girl, was coming up here. And then the workplace in the spotlight, or private small gatherings at 117, the Magician and the Star. The King of Pentacles reversed is insecure about dropping the mask, the routine, the act, or the pretense to break patterns, or feels like he lost his magic. Receiving red roses or lilies or flowers, unable to work today, or grieving a loss, or just unable to get it together, despite help or concern from others, and the house a mess, in need of a governess, the sound of music. Mary Poppins comes up as well. True love here, beneath that was release your ex, and true love is again that romance of a lifetime. The Emperor here is dazed and confused, which is not a surprise. The Hermit missing their flame, refusing to wake up, or with partner or child who won't wake up, or won't get out of bed or out of the house, despite friendly offers of healthy things. Barbie in a basket or a basket case this morning. Mary Jane's perfectly laid out or still on their feet, but their brain or body is not functioning right, or their legs are gray or green from cutting off their circulation, the need to live a healthier life, or a child who does. Or the Emperor's thinking about their flame or other female who's unconsolable even by her own children or friends, and he being dazed. Aries upright, Virgo upright here. We also have in the underlying energies the Leo upright, Cap reversed, Aries upright, Pisces reversed, Gemini reversed, Cancer upright, Scorpio upright in the underlying energies. Synchronicities comes up here, which is 87, which is the reflection of 78, that dream family. And beneath synchronicities, spiritual partnership 27, which is the Ace of Wands, that ignition of passion. At night, the King of Swords reversed is post-war, dealing with PTSD. And again, that could be some people dealing with deaths recently. At 133, the Magician and the Christ vibration. That's 7 of Wands, standing up for yourself. And the Queen of Wands upright with good news, success, getting attention or leading the way. Choosing a new path, or perhaps choosing the twin path suddenly. Or after choosing a path or driving a new way, sudden drama, explosion, eruption. I was just getting a rip, like in a birthing process, sometimes there's a rip. Epiphany, spontaneous orgasm, or all hell breaks loose. Presented a question, riddle me this. Why did the journeyman cross the road if he knew it would lead to this? Or another choice to make, a groundbreaking challenge, a wishbone to break at Thanksgiving. And what wish shall I make? On the spot suddenly, or too dear ahead, one's an easy path, the other a mountain to climb and 5 birds, perhaps dark, or headed east, away from the mountains, or toward the other deer or path, a dark crowds bellow or below, wanting their questions answered now, unable to see how they can win either way. Stay here and deal with the crowds, or cross the road and deal with a hit and run of magnanimous proportion. The Queen of Wands leads the way, while the King of Swords reversed is still deliberating his path, and suddenly a flash. The Emperor stands alone in his power. Red, white, and blue and gold, or violet and gold, or the Christ consciousness, sudden alignment, or groundbreaking work, receiving a new passion, creativity by dropping the facade, the mask, the act, and breaking patterns, and offering healthier ways of being. The Knight of Pentacles offers help, friendship, fruit, or confirms synchronicities, sudden events, epiphanies, orgasms, suddenly, and the egg cracks open with one little tap, like loosening the jar lid to let some air in. Two out in the cold together, the divine feminine lover with the Knight of Wands, divine masculine, rushing in passionately. A split, divide, lie, or BS brought to the King of Cups upright with unhappy family or ending or emotionally unfulfilled about rest or taking a break, passing, or the 5D connection, or a divide of the King of Cups' family. He's upright here, but this divide could have been laid to rest, but the family still may be unhappy about this, or the King of Cups might just also be unsatisfied with what's going on, or the Knight of Wands upright and the King of Cups upright are divided here, and the family's unhappy, praying, resting, taking a break, or about a 5D connection, and now laying them straight. And this could be dealing with anyone coming out with anything. There may be a divide amongst the family. 152 is the Magician, and 52 is the Queen of Swords. In the recent past is the Five of Cups reversed. Getting over grief, loss, guilt of release, perhaps of employees, clients, or fears of exile, destitution, injury, illness, homelessness, of the High Priestess, secret or psychic abilities, and the Empress reversed and the Emperor upright, frustrated about coming clean or getting clean, to bring clarity to the Nine of Pentacles reversed and the Page of Pentacles reversed, which can be two children, in the aftermath of sudden events and recovery from those events. The Six of Cups upright, loving each other or making up, and the Knight of Swords is rushing in to detox the chaos for the Page of Cups, which is the innocent, the pure-hearted or young child who's unable to understand what's been going on, or bring truth at 159, which is the Magician and the Five of Swords, bringing truth to the detox, but also a message of love, remembering to bring the love and the truth, or suddenly released from loss or regret by working to align with a message of love, purity, vulnerability, innocence, or a sudden turn of event or loss, or the loss is no longer a loss. The foundation here is the moon, the shady side, the distorted lighting at night, or when working at night, things are unclear. The ending to an emotional cycle, family, or cycle of unhappiness, and the world upside down, now with good news coming in to reap rewards of dumping emotional attachments to people, places, and things that no longer serve. The night may not be the best time to make decisions. It's unclear, or just feeling so done. You may be tempted to get rid of everything at night so you don't have to make any more decisions. So that may not be a great time for you to do that. The central energy here is the Three of Cups reversed. Social distancing or just no social life, negative influences, partiers, third party, or just no joy, in need of help, money, or opportunity in coming together to heal loss or regret, detox chaos and impatience, or losing patience, or both the devil and the angel are out of control. Both fell, or standing up for themselves to the crowds, Leo and our ego, or pacifying the beast, in separation and heartbreak, are challenged by the Eight of Cups reversed, the uncomfortable energies, unable to escape, intensified suffering and silence, purging, not sleeping, or crying a lot. The kids, sunshine, Leo, or pet, are helping by offering passion, creativity, and growth, just that energy of life and energy, new life to the situation, lightness, the freedom and open-heartedness of a child, And the Knight, the Moon, or Cancer, and the King of Cups, post-war in need of their sunshine, looking back to go forward. Or in the past, the Knight of Pentacles had offered help, but the King of Cups didn't see their offer of help or just didn't pay attention. The Knight of Pentacles, loyal servant, offering to the King of Cups, but the King of Cups only sees the happiness and passion of the kids and or the Leo or pets, and not paying attention to the Knight of Pentacles, humble, loyal servant. Or the Knight of Pentacles may be one of 3 kids, perhaps the middle child who was always ready to help when the other 2 kids weren't, and yet still they're not being seen by the King of Cups. Working nights and grieving social interaction, seeking father's approval, but still not giving them credit. Instead of stability and practical support, the King of Cups is more interested in high energy and creativity of young kids. Or Cancer, third party, challenged by, or where is that again? Or Cancer, third party, is challenged by uncomfortable energies of groups, not necessarily that are high vibrational groups, seeking to be free again to center themselves or align with self. Like realizing, when they go out to socialize, oh, I don't really like that energy. I need to get out right now and go back and center myself. Or just realizing when you go out to social occasions during the holidays that you'll need time afterwards, to decompress and come back to center again. So there's definitely that energy coming up here. The after-death release at 225, which is the High Priestess and the Knight of Wands, the after-death release from energy drains or theft, energy stealing, which is what happens when people trigger you, right? They say negative things or do negative things to lower your energy, and then they take that energy from you. Being impatient, fallen angel, hierophant, religion or establishment, or a marital injustice of the Queen of Pentacles reversed, holding on loosely to align with the King of Pentacles reversed, grounding and integrating burdens or that weight of the world, the Atlas energy. Scorpio reversed, released, Sagittarius reversed, Taurus upright, and Libra reversed, along with Queen of Pentacles reversed, holding on, or her being Scroogey, she may be holding on or trying to keep the work of the King of Pentacles reversed, who may be bored doing it, with Atlas or hard work, burdened and overloaded. It's like she's holding on to get him to keep working so she doesn't have to do that. It's like that energy. Now is the Three of Swords upright, the separation, the heartbreak, where the lightning strikes, hitting the road, taking the high road, or the highway to move, visit. The Six of Cups, kids and or twin or best friend. Feeling left for dead, with only Bambi to care for them. After death, the Queen of Swords, sudden event, epiphany, and or spontaneous orgasm. The Queen of Swords speaking about uncomfortable energies of not walking away from a group or your own energies that you can't escape from. You need to accept them, accept the way you feel, and just let go that it's all okay and not try to fight it. Just allow it to slide right on through. The Knight of Swords, chopping or pulling hair, or cracking the whip with kids, or cracking the whip with what they watch, or mirrors are covered after a death, and kids are freaking out, not being able to look at themselves in the mirror. Resting, meditating, praying, sleeping, or laying something to rest, the King of Wands is reversed and hurting with 2 kids that he loves, or 2 lovers, and feeling castrated, and then all of a sudden fully functional. 2-way or 3-way situation and a need to swallow their pride, choking on their words, or unable to hold, perhaps unable to hold a tune. The Knight of Cups upright, offering love but withholding time, money, and effort, or planning a new life, so they're saving instead of spending right now. Suffering in silence, the Hierophant upright and the Chariot reversed, which can be Taurus and Cancer energy as well. The King of Swords reversed, the Queen of Pentacles upright. After death, perhaps hung out to dry, or hanging out, or in awakening, where a marriage was broken, and that can be to divorce or separation, or to a death as well. Or the Queen of Pentacles reversed, Taurus with Aquarius or Cancer in their chart, in a breakdown, a breakup, a break in, or breakthrough, holding back an announcement. the King of Swords reversed, and the Queen of Pentacles reversed, unable to offer love or condolences about a death or near-death experience in the awakening process, because maybe they're dealing with their own stuff. Soon here is the Hermit upright, reflecting with the wounded warrior. Oh, also before this, the Queen of Pentacles reversed may be with a lawyer. No new beginning for the Queen of Pentacles reversed and the King of Pentacles reversed, because the King of Pentacles reversed is tired of working so hard and her expecting him to do so. So there's that kind of energy between those two. The Soon is the Hermit, reflecting the wounded warrior, surrender. The Fool, free like a child. Actually, the wounded warrior is upright here. So the Hermit's reflecting, and the wounded warrior is looking at this Fool, free like a child. And the wounded warrior, perhaps with a Knight of Cups, or is the Knight of Cups offering love to their twin or to choose a path. The wounded warrior or Sagittarius may be irritated or standing guard for the Knight of Cups to offer, so they can offer love, while Aries and Leo are acting free and happy like kids, but in uncomfortable energies of the suffering of the wounded warrior. Or Hermit receiving condolences, receiving people at their home, working to align with the pursuit of happiness in energetic exchange with heartbreak of the High Priestess or their higher self, at night, or Virgo Cancer, or Pisces Cancer, a psychic connection at night, burdened by secret lovers at 250, which is the High Priestess, and the 10 of Cups, which is that emotional fulfillment. The twin flames are seeing themselves as the Four of Swords upright in the quiet, resting, meditating, by the beach or by the water, destined to be strong, the injustice of sharing or settling out. At 251, then the King of Swords, depression, loss of hope, or arrogance in receiving a big love from the one who's holding on. Aquarius reversed, oversharing or over being charitable, with new love destined, holding on, grounding, or being practical, with Leo, ego, or pet, and being strong. Libra, both upright and reversed here. There may be one that's Libra reversed with Aquarius reversed, and another Libra upright with Leo in their chart, or with kids. Keep an open mind comes up for the twins. Reconciliation, love yourself first, and express your love. Around the twin flames, or how they are seen, is the Seven of Cups reversed, dumped, coming back downstairs. The Hermit with light on the twin flame situation of negative self-talk, rumors, spying, lying, and the Page of Swords reversed, perhaps with a mouth, and the King of Wands reversed player, the Knight of Wands reversed player, falling short or holding back their feelings, or just paralyzed with desire, and the 10 of Pentacles, family, business, or community dysfunction or loss, holding back an announcement or their bad decision. Perhaps someone choked or is needing to swallow their pride, resisting, walking away, carrying a load, the burden of Atlas when the Page of Cups message of love was offered at 259, which is the High Priestess, and the Five of Swords. Or kids are making a lot of noise downstairs, and the Hermit's trying to rest. Sad kids receiving a loving friend and or message, and the 10 of Pentacles, family, business, or community, dysfunction or loss, weighing heavily on the Hermit, trying to understand it all. Virgo upright, Aquarius reversed here. Perhaps Sag reversed and Pisces upright, maybe kids too. The block here for the twins is the Tower reversed. In the aftermath of sudden events, epiphanies or orgasm, or lightning storm and heartbreak, withholding and negative groups, drinking, gossips, social distancing, and third parties, there may be a lot of back and forth of communication and or travel. With relationship change, but even more so here, is forgiveness and communication. The Two of Swords is reversed with clarity about a lover out in the cold, or the lovers out in the cold together. The olive branch extended, twisted pillar to twisted pillar. Roses and violin, or just one tiny violin, or an island unto self, looking up at the stars, looking for guidance, and holding back their new life. The King of Pentacles reversed, grounding and integrating, perhaps assessing their burdens, their load, the Atlas energy, and the hidden romance. The 10 of Wands, one flame in hand, climbing back up the stairs to the light after a death, an ending, a dark night, transition, or awakening to new love, an outpouring of love. The hermit in the Mary Magdalene cave. The indigo insecure and perhaps feeling manipulative, without the correct tools to balance themselves, to be charitable, to settle out, or share with a lover. The divine feminine out in the cold, and the divine masculine, the Knight of Wands reversed, injured, unable to ride, falling short or feeling unworthy of her light at 312, which is the Empress and the Hangman. Working at night or with Cancer or by full moon. Resting downstairs or resting back downstairs to get over their grief with time together with others grieving. Or sad gathering, sad sack, or gossipers, partiers, and third party, challenged by uncomfortable energies of the group and wanting to walk away and reflect, not so suddenly, or someone not so suddenly with an epiphany, or feeling hurt or separated and needing to ground and integrate the lesson with their guides. Back to the steps with their flame, offering love to self, the hermit in cave. Insecure, needing tools to feel balanced again with lover, and the Knight of Pentacles strong in the awakening to the Ace of Wands, new passion ignited, and the Ace of Pentacles reversed, not ready quite for that new life, or working to align and recover from loss. At night, no joy, in separation, challenged by uncomfortable energies around, or of grief, or a grieving situation. Quiet time, break, or by the water, reflecting the stars, grounding and integrating, repeating the steps, not so suddenly, or about to start again, and climb up. Take the step to love. The hermit in the Mary Magdalene cave, and the indigo reversed, balancing the scales of the lovers. Both Montagues and Capulets struggling today, but Romeo and Juliet are writing their own story. And the final time here was 3:21, which is 3, 2, 1, jump, and jumping the broom came up. So that was really cool here. All right, so we're going to pull an energy deck card, see what comes up. Let's see what we are. We're at 11212. We finished at very cool. 11212. All right, so for everybody watching, the best and highest good of all those concerned, what do we need to know? What do we need to learn? Let's clear all blocks, any blocks to positive energy flow. Let's clear all of them from all chakra layers, all auric layers, grounding and galactic cords, across all dimensions of time, space, matter, and realities for the highest good of all those concerned, and fill that empty space with only beautiful divine love and diamond crystalline light. And so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, 2 cards came out. The bottom of the deck is the 27 of that Ace of Wands, someone finding their new passion, walking away. Okay, let's see what, this is the underlying energy. And we have the 6th chakra Archangel Metatron, which is the 40 of the innocence of the child, opening people's third eyes, helping them to see what they can actually do for themselves, finding their true gifts. And then we have the 31 of the expansion energy, the 5 of Wands, with the door to value, making sure before you make that wish, before you break that bone, right, the wishbone at Thanksgiving, making sure you know what you wish. And, you know, for some of you, you may not have to break a wishbone because you don't eat meat. But this has to do with making sure you know what you value, so when it comes to making that choice, you're ready. And the Angel of Strength with the 50 of the 10 of Cups, emotional fulfillment. All right, so having that strength, that inner strength, as well as the emotional fulfillment, because you already know what you value, because you value yourself first. Okay, so let's see what Scooby-Doo has to say here. And there's a lot of feminine energy in those energy cards that just came up. One is about a feminine walking away, finding what she really wants in her life for herself. And the other one is someone who's strong and standing their ground, knowing what they want. So there's 2 different kinds of feminine energy there, and that can reference the divine feminine and then the other person in the situation as well. All right, so let's see what Scooby-Doo has to say. All right, so this is about, you know, playing with your toys, and this is saying today wasn't a play day, okay? With the Page of Swords, you know, it's like the Page of Swords reversed, which is, either the silent treatment or just, you know, negative, kind of mean, immature energies as far as communication. And then here is getting rid of the fears, because this card is all the group in fear, you know, worried about what's coming ahead. And here's someone not worrying about what's coming up anymore, which is great. But in the meantime, today is just not a day for fun and games. It's a day to just be more solemn. It's possible that somebody, you know, went through a loss. So it's just, you know, having respect for others. And then we have the Seven of Swords, which is that liar, cheater, thief card, but reverse, which is someone coming clean or getting clean about something, or just cleaning up the act or cleaning up the space for visitors if people are going through a loss right now. And then the King of Pentacles. Back to juggling work again, the King of Pentacles. Able to do everything and on one foot as well. And then the Queen of Pentacles, very happy with herself, right? She's like, she sees the king and then she's like, you like me? And he's showing off for her. And this is really funny, okay? King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. I'm sorry, that's King of Wands, not King of Pentacles. Oop. All right, I have to go, you guys. Rise and be loved. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.